Hi everyone, I hope you had a fantastic Labor Day, you relaxed, and if you took today off, you have a very long weekend ahead. So hopefully you're going anywhere nice, you're traveling, you're relaxing at home with family, with friends. Please support this channel, subscribe, like, comment. It costs nothing to you, but it means a lot to me. There are two things I want to introduce. First, I will start wearing different Juventus jersey. So I will bring some memories of this jersey, personal memories, and Juventus memory. The jersey I wore yesterday was the one that Ronaldo wore it, so it's always a good memory for us. Personally, I play a couple of games with friends wearing the jersey, so it's a good jersey for me. We won a company tournament with that one, so it's always brings good memory for me. But I will try to change every day a new jersey and explain a little bit more and give you a little bit of background on the jersey. I have a few. I don't think I have hundreds, but I have a few, so we'll try to wear one jersey every day and see how it goes. And hopefully I have some old one that will bring memories to the people my age, and the latest one with a nice design and the latest design. So there's not much, as I said, there's not much from La Continassa, and I want to use this time to talk about manager. Who is going to be the next Juventus manager or the manager for the next season? Everyone, if you speak to everyone in Italy, everyone is dreaming about Antonio Conte. Everyone is talking about Italiano, the current Fiorentina coach. I have a different point of view. Let's look at an emerging coach. Could be Italiano, could be someone else. And let's do a step backwards. I mentioned in the previous video that Juventus has a big problem at the moment. We don't have the right structure. The company itself is not structuring in the right way. If you remember, there was Moji, Giraudo, Bettega, everyone had a specific role. They were visible from a sporting point of view. At the moment, we don't have that structure. We have a president that's very good with financial things. So it's making sure the company run, follow process, procedure, etc. We have a commercial director that's completely invisible. Of course, his role is to do commercial things, but so far hasn't brought a big sponsor. I mean, the sponsor that we will get eventually is something that John Elkann is bringing in. We have Giuntoli, this amazing director, sport director, but it's not someone that managed the team, manage all the situation. Is a link between owners and the company itself, someone that really is scared by someone is that really has a gravitas, that someone that really can talk and communicate to the players and to the press. So this is a fact. There is no intention from Elkann, as far as we know, to build a new structure around Juventus. So when you think about Italiano, some other some foreign manager or some emerging manager, he will have problems with the lack of structure and support. The big problem with Thiago Motta, I mean, I will do a big video about another video about Thiago Motta. The problem with Thiago Motta, he wasn't supported when he needed to be, and he wasn't suggested when he needed to be. He was left alone. He was managing the team, he was managing everything, was doing everything else, but he didn't have a structure around him that was wake him up when it's needed and support him when he needed. Giuntoli tried to step in this role, but of course it's not his role. So he had to focus on everything else than supporting Motta and guide Motta when it's needed. So with the Italiano, with another younger player, that would be the same thing. Look at the second options, Conte. When Conte is not an easy manager to have. It always wins, he's very strong, he motivates the team, he squeezes everything out from the player, but you need a structure behind him. He pretends a structure behind him, otherwise he doesn't join. Second, Conte is very expensive. His salary is so high, and I'm not sure how much Juventus is willing to pay for his salary. Third, Conte is very unstable. Despite I like Conte, I liked when he played, and I like as a manager, but he's very unstable. So if things are not going in his way, he complains. He complains to the press, he complains to anyone, and things are not going in the right way, he leaves. Happens with Juventus in the past, happens in Chelsea, actually with Chelsea, they went into dispute, etc. Tottenham got sacked because he was complaining about the company, the structure, and the teams itself. In Napoli already complain about what you can do despite doing an amazing job. So Conte brings immediate solution, and it's really create a team, but there will be problem and someone needs to deal with it. Plus, I'm not sure the current team, the current players Juventus have are suitable for Conte game. I give you my point of view. In my idea, I would keep Tudor for two reasons. First, he's trying to bring up the players that we have at the moment. He's trying to do as much as he can with the players that we have. Second, he's already started 4 games, 5 games. He will play the Club World Cup. So he's already tried to create a structure within the player. Third, knows the player inside out. No, he doesn't need to go through a discovery period to understand how the team. And again, maybe we give him next year as a challenge for him to reevaluate himself. Objective, if we don't want to spend a lot of money to buy a lot of players, the big names, the objective is to maintain the 4th position, maybe arrive 3rd. We need to be comfortable during the season. That will create a base for the next manager. Second, why I said Tudor is Tudor could help the Juventus to build. We have a lot of players on loan, so Juventus needs to buy new players. Vlahovic will leaving. Colomani most likely will go. We don't have a striker, so we need to buy. Conceição is leaving because he's on loan. It's not part of Tudor way of thinking. We need a midfielder. We have Locatelli. We don't know what's happened with Douglas Luiz at the moment. So we have so many question marks. And you need to solve them. You need to solve them. And you don't have physically the time to solve all this problem while you're appointing a new manager. Otherwise, it will be another season like this one. So what's the point? Wasting money, wasting burn players, and not creating anything. So my recommendation will be, let's keep Tudor, let him work, let's try to build next year, let's build the foundation, so it's a cleaning up while we provide a constant way of working, which will be Tudor, and let's see how it goes. I mean, if we arrive 4th, he can play Champions League. If we don't arrive 4th, it's okay. He has smaller team, smaller players, young player, and the objective for next season will be go back in Champions League. So my point of view will be keeping Tudor for another year, keep going in the direction and try to plan the future now with the current manager for next season. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you like. It was longer than expected, and enjoy your day, and yeah, have a good day. More news will come soon, I hear from my friend from La Continasse in Turin. Have a good day. Ciao, 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 ciao.